April 1868.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck? You startled the ducks!
Wait.
You got them mad.
God damn it.
While en route to Aizu, the Seikyo Corps became affiliated with the Denshu Company, who served what remained of the shogunate in Utsunomiya Castle. The Denshu Company was notorious for its Western methods, especially amongst the usual shogunate guard. Notoriety spread of how they had successfully laid siege and captured Utsunomiya Castle in the span of time it would have taken an army 5 times their size. Jesus.
僕が伝習隊総督の
What?
大鳥圭介です。正教隊の長倉くんと原田くんだね。
I've never seen this person before. Alright. Keisuke Otori. Keisuke Otori, leader of the Denshu Company. After reaching Ezo, he is officially promoted to army minister. Damn. He's in a suit. Very Western.
あれなんで俺たちのこと知ってるんだ佐野の知り合いか
いや、俺も初めて見る顔だが。
土方くんが君たちのことを話していたよ。頭にハンケチーフを巻いた男と槍を持った男は頼りになる新選組大使だって。
ハンケチーフ
君の頭に巻いている布のことだよ。
なんだそりゃこいつはただの手拭いだぜ。
そうなんだ。
それより土方さんがここにいるのか。
土方くんはもう先に行ってしまったよ。
Nagakura seemed incensed at the idea of seeing Hijikata-san, but cooled after hearing Otori's response. It was awkward, I'd imagine, to run into your former commanding officer after such a bitter split.
彼は本当にすごい人だね。
Yes.
鬼と呼ばれながらも総崩れしそうな味方を叱咤して宇都宮城を落としてしまった。
Otori's words of praise were unexpected, and we gazed up at the towering Utsunomiya castle, casting its hulking shadow above us intimidatingly.
この宇都宮城を土方さんが落としたのか。すげえな。
そうだな。俺たちも負けてられねえな。
The two were slack-jawed, astonished by the idea. Any doubts they might have had about the competency of Hijikata-san as a man or a leader were swiftly evaporated. Evaporated!
ところで、この可愛らしい娘さんは
Oh, duck.
Yeah.
Oh, Did he say lady? Oh no. I guess my disguise was rather crude.
いや俺の弟なんだよ。見た目は細っこいが医術の心があるってんで連れてきたんだ。
へえ、弟ですか。でも随分と似てないようだけど。
This lie is starting to fall apart quick.
正確には血は繋がってなくて、母との妹の旦那の義理の息子っつうか。
Like my mom's sister's husband's stepson? What the fuck, Nagakura?
Ah. Okay.
Nagakura. What?
No, okay, never mind. I want to think about it.
Alright. Nagakura desperately tried to cover his tracks, but Otori offered no objection and smiled in kind.
事情は人それぞれだからね。深く詮索はしないよ。その代わり、他の人たちに女性だとバレないようにしてください。風紀が乱れる一因にもなりますから。
Eh?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Fuck, what's that? Thank you kindly. Otori's line of sight shifted in my direction and he looked at me with a friendly expression.
君も新選組大使だったんだね。
Indeed, I was.
では、一緒に頑張りましょう。よろしくお願いしますね。
It's been a pleasure to meet you too.
どうやら話せる相手みたいで助かるぜ。
Harada, who had witnessed our conversation from just off to the side, was smiling warmly. Otori had seemingly gained Harada's trust by virtue of his demeanor and body language. Yeah, Otori looks like a nice guy. Nagakura, on the other hand, was still uptight, shifting uncomfortably as he addressed Otori again.
ああ。ところで近藤さんもいるんだよな。今あの人とちょっと顔を合わせづらくてさ。
The smile faded from Otori's face.
近藤君。聞いてないのかい？
Oh.
いや、何も。もしかして近藤さんに何かあったのか？
Otori began behaving peculiarly, his eyes bouncing around the room in an indecisive fit.
実は新選組を脱出させるために流山で敵に投降したらしい。
なんだって？それで無事なのか？
Nagakura's eyes widened incredulously, and Otori bit his lip sheepishly, troubled by his own news. Duck, now is not the time.
Damn.
Stop. For this little bit, no ducks, please. I can tell you when you can use the ducks again. Alright?
Okay. Yeah.
僕も詳しいことはわからないんだ。
Were you going to say ducks?
Yes.
Oh god.
でも旗本と名乗って投降したらしいから、おそらく大丈夫だろうと思う。
Kondo-san had been captured by the enemy? How could such a thing happen? For him, of all people, to hand in a surrender too. We could only rely upon Otori's fragile words of encouragement enough not to feel shattered. But even so, we couldn't verify their truth. Sensing that we were disturbed by the suddenness of his revelation, Otori left us be.
では、また会いましょう。
With that, he briskly walked away from us. His words were hovering above us like a thick, dark cloud, and under it we fell mute. Will Kondo-san be all right? Nagakura turned his head towards me somberly.
旗本だって言ってりゃ、おそらくは大丈夫だとは思うけどよ。
新選組を逃がすためって言ってたな。無事だといいが。
This mic is pretty weird right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear that?
I did.
No, right now.
No.
You can hear that? You can hear that, but you can hear my freaking laptop. What? Okay.
I wondered what fate had befallen the Shinsengumi since our departure, how everyone was doing. Most of all, I worried for Kondo-san's well-being. We took the next few days to gather ourselves. As the Seikyo Corps left Utsunomiya Castle under orders of the Denshu Company, a commotion broke out as terrible news was delivered to us. Utsunomiya Castle, much to our dismay, had been retaken by the Imperial Army. We were ordered to return as soon as possible.
おいおい、宇都宮城が敵に取り返されたって本当かよ。
ああ、周囲の城を攻めていて手薄になったところを狙われたらしい。
しょうがねえな。んじゃ、ちゃちゃっと取り返してやるか。
Nagakura attempted some levity as he signaled his troops to turn around and march back to Utsunomiya. Back we go! Nagakura was conspicuously lighthearted, as if he were bolstered by the notion that Hijikata-san's tactical prowess in Utsunomiya would come as easily to him. An Utsunomiya castle that was well fortified, however, was a different beast entirely. The castle's humongous barricade was tightly shut with riflemen and cannons strategically positioned high above, making it insanely tough to penetrate.
No way, they got jumped.
Hey look, the word duck!
Duck?
Yep, ducks.
Duck.
俺はまだ死にたくねえ。おい、勝手に退却するんじゃねえ。
Cowardice eked into the souls of the shogunate soldiers, making their slow approach towards the castle gate.
Oh god.
Nagakura watched his men one by one leave the battlefield in a helpless fit.
土方さんにできてなんで俺にできねえんだよ。
最初の宇都宮城の装備と後から来た新政府軍の装備じゃ違ってて当たり前だろ。冷静になれ。
分かってるよ、そんなことは。
If this were to continue, then the Seikyo Corps would surely lose all of its members in no time. The terrifying stench of blood and gunpowder were enough to awaken a sense of dread inside of me, and Nagakura gritted his teeth beside me.
あいつら、調子に乗りやがって。
Nagakura's hair started turning white as his patience started thinning. I watched his veins pulsate along his arms as he succumbed to a fit of petulant rage, and his hair and eyes were changing color as well. It took everything inside of me to hold him back from leaking into a shower of bullet fire. Jesus! Nagakura, stop! Your soldiers are watching you! You can't become a fury here, please! Having his secret as a fury revealed to everyone was a casualty we couldn't afford at this time. When we departed from the Shinsengumi, I had been asked to keep watch over Nagakura and his condition. I must do whatever it takes to stop him. After struggling intensely for a few minutes, Nagakura seemed to weaken and eventually stop resisting.
分かってる。分かってるけどよ。
Nagakura's lips formed into a vexed frown, his white hair blowing in the wind as he stared at the castle. It was up to him to save what little men and pride he had left, and Utsunomiya was officially returned under the jurisdiction of the Imperial Army. The shogunate men, having relinquished their efforts to retake Utsunomiya Castle, headed towards Nikko to seek out the Aizu. Nikko, more properly known as Nikko Toshogu, the Tosho Daigongen. Tosho Daigongen, a statue defying my brain. Defying Ieyasu Tokugawa is enshrined here. Nikko was the site of the Ieyasu Tokugawa's grave, who famously founded the Tokugawa shogunate years ago. It was a sacred location, now fashioned as a base to intercept the incoming imperial barrages.